Well, Rise and Grind DMV, happy Saturday and happy first day of winter. We are ringing in the winter solstice with very cold temperatures, so make sure to bundle up when heading out the door. Keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of your winter forecast coming up.
This morning on DC News Now, a government shutdown narrowly avoided. What was cut out of that spending bill for a deal to be reached? Plus, RFK Stadium site could soon be headed back into the hands of the district. What this could mean for the future of the Washington Commanders. And multiple metro lines closing. The changes and impact to your commute.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hey there, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us here on DC News Now. Your time is 8 o'clock on the dot. I'm Tosin Fakile. It's Saturday, December 21st. Just so you know, we are 4 days away from Christmas. And just so you know, it's the first day of winter. Are you done Christmas shopping yet? This weekend is expected to be busy with holiday shoppers. So if your plan is to be outside, be prepared for the cold. Let's send you outside with a live look right now over the National Cathedral, looking pretty as the sun has already come up. Seems like we might be dealing with a little bit of wind. Don't take my word for it. Let's talk to the expert meteorologist Brittany Ward on the desk with me. Brittany, that camera is shaking a little bit. So are we dealing with winds today as well as these chilly temperatures?
Yeah, so we're going to be dealing with the winds today. Like you mentioned, those cold temperatures, you put both of them together, you get a wind chill value, meaning the feels like temperatures. It's going to feel like the 20s to teens out there.
Yikes.
So get ready for that. Make sure to bundle up. Stepping out the door right now, temperatures are sitting in the 30s across much of the area. 38 currently in Lexington Park, 37 as you head over here to the nation's capital. We're below freezing though as you head over there to Hagerstown, coming in at 30 degrees. You're at the freezing mark there in Winchester, coming in at 32 degrees. Now again, you saw the camera shaking just a tad bit. Those wind chill values will make it feel a lot colder than what those outside temperatures are saying. So right now it feels like the freezing mark here in the nation's capital. It feels like 19 degrees right now in Hagerstown. It feels like 29 degrees right now in Lexington Park. So stepping out the door, make sure to bundle up. Now we are dry here in the nation's capital, but satellite and radar showing you we did see a few of those snow flurries earlier this morning make its way just north of DC. We'll continue to see a few light flurries as we head through the day today. So keep it here. We'll break down that forecast. Tosin, coming up.
All right, Brittany, thank you. We'll talk to you soon. 8:02, we begin with breaking news now. Just a few hours ago, Congress narrowly avoiding a government shutdown, passing that government funding bill. Now, early this morning, the Senate rushed through passing a bipartisan plan that would temporarily fund federal operations and disaster aid, dropping President-elect Donald Trump's demand for a debt limit increase. Washington correspondent Vinay Simlat has more.
There will be no government shutdown right before Christmas.
The Senate passed a bill to fund the government early Saturday morning.
The bill is passed.
Senator Rand Paul spoke against it.
We will continue to spend money regardless of whether we have it or not.
But the real drama at the Capitol came from the House of Representatives. After a week of public negotiations and 3 different spending plans, the House passed a bill Friday evening to keep the government open and avoid a shutdown.
This is a very important piece of legislation.
Speaker Mike Johnson's first plan was a negotiated deal with Democrats to fund the government through March. It included disaster relief and aid for farmers. President-elect Donald Trump and Elon Musk spoke up against Plan A, so it never made it to a vote.
It leads you to the question of who is in charge.
On Thursday night, Speaker Johnson unveiled Plan B, a similar, smaller plan, but it included a debt ceiling increase requested by President-elect Trump. Plan C was similar to Plan B without the debt ceiling increase. As the House began its vote, Musk signaled his support with a post online.
Congress has a responsibility to keep the government open and operating for the American people.
Democrats say it's not the plan they negotiated, but good enough to pass.
The Republicans have learned if you make a deal, you keep your deal.
This new spending plan expires in mid-March, setting up a new funding fight early in President-elect Trump's term. In Washington, I'm Vinay Simlat. Back to you.
Of course, that bill heading to President Joe Biden's desk, the White House releasing a statement on that bill passing, saying, quote, President Biden supports moving this legislation forward and ensuring that the vital services the government provides for hardworking Americans can continue, as well as to grant assistance for communities that were impacted by devastating hurricanes. And Senate also went to work for the RFK Stadium, which is one step closer to being back in the district's control. The Senate passed the legislation early this morning. Representative James Comer posting that on social media this morning. RFK Stadium Campus Revitalization Act passed in the Senate. It will give D.C. control of the RFK Stadium site and the 170 acres around it for the next 99 years. That legislation heads to the president's desk. This bill could also possibly mean the Commanders coming back to play in the district. Developing now in Maryland, a man is dead after being shot by Charles County officers. This happened at about 3 p.m. yesterday on Tottenham Drive in White Plains. Investigators say officers arrived on the scene after alleged reports of a man saying he had been kidnapped and sexually assaulted. Police say the suspect ignored multiple commands to surrender, then went into a shooting stance, and that's when they say 3 officers shot him. He was taken to the hospital where he died. Officials say the Attorney General's office is taking over the case and the officers are on administrative leave. 8:06 new this morning, one person is hurt after a fire in Northern Virginia. Fairfax County Fire and Rescue posting this photo on X of them fighting the fire just after midnight. This happened on Little River Turnpike in Fairfax. Fairfax County Fire and Rescue say one person has life-threatening injuries and his exact condition is not unknown. All right, 8:06 developing now. D.C. police are searching for a gunman who shot a man in the Shaw neighborhood. It happened just before 9 yesterday morning on 7th Street in Northwest. The man shot took himself to the hospital. That is according to officials. Police say the gunman took off in a burgundy-colored car with a wreath on the grill. And a D.C. man already serving time for killing a swim coach 7 years ago was convicted this week of more charges tied to that case, including kidnapping and racketeering. Christopher Green was convicted of shooting and killing Zon Scott during an attempted robbery in Eastern Market. Now, Green, they say, was part of a criminal organization in D.C. and Prince George's County that made money through armed robberies. Green will be sentenced in March. A heads up for Metro riders, multiple Metro stations are currently closed for holiday maintenance. Now through Thursday, December 26th, there is no Orange Line service between Clarendon and Federal Triangle, no Blue Line service between Foggy Bottom and Downtown Largo, and no Silver Line service between Foggy Bottom and Federal Triangle. Then from December 27th through Monday, December 30th, there will be no Orange Line service between Clarendon and Federal Center, no Blue Line service between Foggy Bottom and Downtown Largo, and no Silver Line service between Foggy Bottom and Federal Center. Metro says free shuttles will replace trains. And Metro is announcing its holiday schedule. Trains and buses will run modified service for Christmas, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. On New Year's Eve, fares will be free after 8 p.m. and Metro trains will run until 2 a.m. You can head to dcnewsnow.com for more information about these updates. In Maryland, Santa Claus taking a break from his busy schedule to make a stop at a hospital in Prince George's County, even scaling buildings there. DC News Now Skyla Salas has the story of holiday cheer.
The University of Maryland Medical Center got a special surprise as they watched Santa, with the help of the Prince George's County Police Department, scale down the side of the hospital.
The plan was I had my sleigh and I was going to take a chimney, but there's way too many chimneys in the hospital. So I asked for help from the emergency services team from the police department, and they were able to come down and help me set up and rappel down the building here. So. For the last several years, the department has used this as a way to spread holiday cheer in days leading up to Christmas. We don't always have the opportunity to showcase our commitment and dedication to the police to the community. So we look forward to these opportunities where we can come out here and share this experience with the community. And as they stopped and showed their appreciation for the hospital workers, they also instilled back into the community that they will be making sure everyone is safe going into the holidays. We want to let you know that we're out here. We have your back. You can always call us, and we're just happy to help you. In Largo, Maryland, Skylar Salas, DC News Now.
And we know this is a time where Santa is busy. So, Brittany, yesterday you brought Santa some snow.
Yeah.
What is Santa going to deal with today as he's getting ready to, you know, make some kids and people very happy with gifts and such?
He's going to deal with the cold, Tosin, and he's also going to deal with windy conditions. So, heading out the door, you want to make sure you bundle up. And we do have a slight chance of seeing a few flurries fall across the DMV. So, also keep that in mind. The good news is we're not going to expect anything to stick. The main story today will be those cold temperatures as well as those gusty winds. So heading out the door, your hour by hour forecast still holding on to the 30s in the nation's capital. We'll see them rise in the upper 30s as we head through the afternoon, and then tonight they'll start to dip down, getting into the 20s to teens, but those feel like temperatures this evening will feel more like the teens to single digits. So keep it here. We'll break down this full forecast, Tosin, coming up.